Welcome to Nuka Nights. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great time in the wasteland. If you want to support Nuka Nights, make sure to like this video, subscribe the channel and activate all alerts. This helps the YouTube algorithm to spread the video and grow the channel. In this Fallout 76 video, I want to show you how to get more legendary modules from public events. Since the legendary crafting system was released on the last update, we all need a lot of legendary modules now. There are a lot of public events that just drop random amounts of legendary modules, but there are also a few public events where you can influence the amount of legendary modules that are dropping. But before we start, you need to make sure to have some additional equipment beside your normal build's gear. You need to have a weapon to heal NPCs. I'd recommend a medic's weapon because you don't need additional perks to use it. It can be a shotgun, a rifle, a melee weapon or whatever you like. But you can also use a flamer with the perk friendly fire, of course. The next weapon you need is an unarmed weapon, like this gauntlet for example. You can also use the unstoppable monster, a deathclaw gauntlet, a power fist or whatever you like as an unarmed weapon. I'll start with One Violent Night. This event has some features that you can use to push your rewards. So for example, there's this bar on top right to attract the Night Stalker. This bar can be influenced by playing an instrument, for example, but also by killing the ghouls that are attacking with an instrument. So like a war drum, a guitar sword, a death tambo. Then these weapons are laying around in this area. You can grab them and use them to kill the ghouls, or of course you can also take a legendary version with you. One Violent Night rewards you normally from 1 to 3 legendary modules. But now when you manage to fill the bar in time and the Night Stalker spawns, there's another goal that can give you the double rewards. You can get up to 6 legendary modules, so plus 1 to 3 additional modules if you kill the Night Stalker with bare hands. So when the Night Stalker spawns, remember to switch to an unarmed weapon. Don't kill the Night Stalker with a gun. This gives you the additional chance to get additional 1 to 3 legendary modules. The base amount of legendary modules is 1 to 3 legendary modules, which is random, and the additional amount of legendary modules is also 1 to 3, which is also random, which can result in 6 legendary modules. Next is the event Moonshine Jamboree. This event's goals are much easier to fulfill since everyone knows what to do. No healing or special weapons are needed, you just need to defend distills. If no distillers are destroyed, you get 1 to 3 legendary modules. And if no distillers are destroyed and you collected the extra venom, you get plus 1 to 3 legendary modules too. That's up to 6 in total. In this event, for example, I got 4 legendary modules. Next notable event is Project Paradise. If you manage to keep all 3 animals alive until the end, you will receive 5 legendary modules. That's not a random 1 to 5 amount, that's a fixed amount of 5 legendary modules. If only 2 animals survive, you get 1 to 4 legendary modules, and with only 1 animal surviving, you get 1 to 3 legendary modules. To make sure that all survive, you will use your medic's weapon or friendly fire weapon with a flamer, for example. That requires 3 players to protect the 3 animals at the same time. The endgame event, a Colossal Problem, is also an event that gives you a fixed amount of 5 legendary modules. You just have to defeat Earle Williams and when you're done, you get your 5 legendary modules. There are no additional goals to think about and no random amount of modules, just those fixed amount of 5 legendary modules. Next is the endgame event Encryptid. It also drops a fixed amount of 5 legendary modules. To start this event, you must have finished the Funlove questline. In this questline you get your first Assaultron recall keycard. This is required to recall the Sheepsquatch imposter at this location. You can also buy the recall key card later at any train station at the vendor bots. You can also farm this event, for example with 2 players who both have followed first, by starting this event on your private world, finishing this event, exit your private world, the other player opens a new private world and starts the event again. There will be no cooldown and you can start the event right away. Otherwise, on public servers you often find a cooldown, which is about 3 hours after the event has taken place, which can be quite annoying to find a server where you can start the event. Free range is also an event where you should always participate. It's a quick event and gives you 5 legendary modules if all 3 Brahmin survive, which is not that hard. You can always use your medic's weapon or your flamer with friendly fire to heal them again. Also, they have gained health in the last updates. I'd also recommend to have your own weight-reduced shepherd's crook with you, so that you can just take it out and start the event without gaining weight. This event works basically the same like Project Paradise. If all animals survive, you get 5 legendary modules, which are these 3 Brahmin in this case. If 2 animals survive, you get 1 to 4 legendary modules, and if only 1 Brahmin survives, you get 1 to 3 legendary modules. In the end of this event you find a real legendary sheepsquatch, not an imposter like an Encryptid, and no idea why Grafton Day popped up in this event, because Grafton is far away from here, but yeah, this is Fallout. We also completed free range with 5 legendary modules, as you can see here.
Completely under control. Come, join the parade, spend your money, and make sure to donate to my re-election campaign.
The endgame event Neurological Warfare just rewards you 2 legendary modules. To start the event you can launch a nuke anywhere on Skyline Valley. Also the beloved event Eviction Notice only rewards you 2 legendary modules. It takes place in Foundation Outpost and is beloved in the community because of the high amount of high-level super mutants that give a lot of legendary loot. This also is not a solo event, so if the event pops up you should always wait for others to show up before you start the event, otherwise the event can easily fail if the red scrubber gets destroyed and everyone dies because of the overwhelming amount of super mutants that are attacking you. Also, the high level super mutants in this event give a lot of XP, so it's always a good idea to visit this event on double XP weekends. Also, the endgame event Scorched Earth with the Queen only rewards 2 legendary modules. The event can be started by launching a nuke on Fisher Side Prime, and if you're new, please do not center the impact zone on the Fisher Side Prime. And here's the list of public events that gives you a number of 1 to 3 legendary modules. There's One Violent Night if you don't kill the Night Stalker with bare hands, Jailbreak, Project Paradise if only 1 animal survives, Free Range if only 1 animal survives, Fastnacht, Campfire Tales, Meat Week with the best result, Test Your Metal with the best result, Line in the Sand, Radiation Rumble, Feed the People, The Path to Enlightenment, Tea Time, Guided Meditation, Distinguished Guests, Uranium Fever, Load Bearing, Heart of the Swamp, Swarm of Suitors, Moonshine Jamboree with best result, The Wheel, Seismic Activity, Safe and Sound, Beasts of Burden, and Dangerous Pastimes. And here are the public events that reward only 1 to 2 legendary modules. Meat Week, Fastnacht and Moonshine Jamboree with basic results, not with the best results, Tunnel of Love and Most Wanted. And we also have some events that only reward 1 legendary module, which are Invaders from Beyond, Mothman Equinox and Moonshine Jamboree if only 1 distiller is left. And beside public events, you can also earn more legendary modules. For example, 1 to 3 legendary modules can be earned in the daily ops, and 1 or 2 legendary modules in all expeditions. That's all for this video. Make sure to check out nukanites.com. You will find all ongoing and upcoming events, current daily ops, new codes, current season progress, articles about the latest event rewards and topics, as well as some tools like an interactive action points calculator. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.